Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session we are going to install OpenCV latest version on Raspbian Buster legacy version. Also I am going to show you how you can install Tensorflow Lite latest version on Raspbian Buster legacy. Also we are going to install mediapipe on Raspbian Buster legacy. Okay, 32-bit version. So we are going to install OpenCV, TensorFlow Lite and mediapipe in one video. Okay, so before we move to our practical, friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and let's get started. So friends, as I told you, Raspberry Pi OS legacy version, okay, which is our oldest version, but comes with the new updates. As you can see, Raspberry Pi OS legacy, okay, and Raspberry Pi OS legacy with desktop 32-bit version, and Raspberry Pi OS Lite legacy. This is the Lite version, and this is what our full desktop version. Okay, so if you want to download the Raspberry Pi OS legacy, the raspberrypi.com, which is our official website, where you will get the latest image. Okay, as you can see, the latest image, which is the January 28, 2022. Okay, so I have already downloaded and I have already installed the latest legacy version on the Raspberry Pi 4. Okay, so as I told you, we are going to install the OpenCV latest version. I have already installed the OpenCV latest version. I am going to show you first all the three modules which I have already installed. Okay, so let me first open the Tony Python IDE. Okay, so as you can see, this is what our media pipe. So first we are going to see media pipe. So I am going to start the code, and this is what our camera, and if I make the hand in front of the camera, as you can see, it's detected, and we have basically media pipe ready to work, okay, on Raspbian legacy. So I have installed media pipe successfully. Now what I want to show you, the TensorFlow Lite also. So in the Pi, right now I don't have the repository. First what we are going to do, I am going to show you here that we have here, just a minute, the OpenCV latest version. So as I told you, we have successfully run the media pipe. Now I am going to show you the OpenCV version. So import cv2, okay, then cv2 dot version, hit enter. As you can see, this is what the latest version 4.5.5. now I am going to show you the TensorFlow Lite, but first we need to download the repository. Okay, so let's just start our main practical. Okay, so this is what the repository, as you can see, Raspbian legacy. Okay, you need to simply go to the code, copy the link, minimize browser, open terminal. I am going to make like this way, but remember, first we need to increase our swap size. Okay, so we need to increase the Raspberry Pi 4 swap size. So sudo nano /etc/ dph hyphen swap file, hit enter. Then we need to increase the swap size. So con swap size we are going to increase with 2048. okay, so by default it is 100, we need to increase 2048. Control X, Y, enter and save. Then sudo /etc/init.d, and we need to mention dphys swap file, stop. First we are going to stop, and then we are going to make a start. That's it, we have successfully increased our swap. Now as I told you, we need to first copy and clone the repository. So sudo git clone and paste link, and just hit enter. So we have now our repository Raspbian legacy. That's it. Now what we want to do, we want to first change the owner. So sudo chown -R pi, then the folder name, which is the Raspbian legacy, hit enter. So we have successfully changed our owner. Now go to the inside folder Raspbian legacy ls, and here it is. As you can see, install.sh, this is the bash script for installing the latest OpenCV, which is the 4.5.5, which I have already shown you the version. I have already installed the OpenCV 4.5.5 on Raspbian Buster legacy version. So sudo chmod 775. First we need to change the permission. So install.sh, hit enter, ls. As you can see, the file is now green. It means we can run our install.sh. Now simply run the command sudo /install.sh, hit enter. It will download the OpenCV latest version. Also it will install all the dependencies which we need for installing the OpenCV. Okay, so I have already installed, so I am not going to run install.sh. So you need to simply give the full permission, then you need to run the command sudo space /install.sh and just hit enter. Then sit back. It will automatically install in OpenCV. It will take minimum 1 hour. Okay, so remember these things. That's it. Now we want to install the TensorFlow. So tensorflow-lite.sh, same thing, sudo chmod 775 tensorflow-lite.sh, hit enter. Now as you can see, it's green, means it has now full permission. So same things, sudo /tensorflow-lite.sh, hit enter. So it will first download the folder, example folder. Okay, so as you can see, it's processing. As you can see, it says the tflite runtime is already the newest version because I have already installed. Okay friends, so I have already installed, that's why it says we have already the tflite latest version available on this machine. Okay, but I just want to show you the process. Okay, so we have now examples folder. As you can see, if I run the ls command, here it is. As you can see, we have now examples folder. So we need to go inside the examples. So cd examples ls. Then here we need to go the Lite folder. So again, we are now inside the examples. So here we need to run the command cd Lite, hit enter. Again ls. Now we need to go inside again the examples. So we are now examples and Lite folder. Again we have another examples folder. So cd examples ls, and here we need to go inside the object detection folder. So again we are now examples Lite examples folder. Now we need to run the command cd object detection, hit enter, ls, and here it is. As you can see, we have our Raspberry Pi folder. So let me first clear the screen. Okay, so we are now inside. If I run the pwd key command, we are now inside /home/pi Raspbian legacy examples Lite examples object detection, and here we have our Raspberry Pi folder. So again cd Raspberry Pi, hit enter, ls, and inside the Raspberry Pi we need to first make some changes inside the requirements.txt. So sudo nano requirements.txt, and here we need to simply change the OpenCV version, which is the 4.5.3. we need to change with 4.5.5. okay, that's it, and control X, Y, enter and save. That's it. Now we need to simply run the command sudo space bash space setup.sh and just hit enter. It will install all the packages including with the TensorFlow Lite version. Okay, so I have already installed. As you can see, it says the requirement is already satisfied. Okay, so that's why it not take much more time. Okay, but when you install first time tflite, it will take a little bit more time. Okay, so we have successfully installed the TensorFlow Lite. Also we have our OpenCV latest version. Okay, now just run the cd command and come out from all the folders. Now we need to install the mediapipe on Raspberry Pi 4 Raspbian Buster legacy version. So simply we are going to run the command sudo pip3 install mediapipe. Okay, mediapipe -rpi4. Why rpi4? Because right now I am on Raspberry Pi 4 version. Suppose if you are working on Raspberry Pi 3 version, so you need to mention Raspberry Pi 3 for Raspberry Pi 3 module. Okay, right now I am on Raspberry Pi 4 module, so I am going to mention Raspberry Pi 4 and just hit enter. It will install the mediapipe on Raspberry Pi 4, which I have already installed. So command is what? Sudo pip3 install mediapipe-rpi4 for Raspberry Pi 4 model and rpi3 for Raspberry Pi 3 model. That's it. So this is how we can install OpenCV latest version, we install TensorFlow Lite latest version, we install mediapipe. So I have already shown you the mediapipe and OpenCV. Now I am going to show you how you can run the TensorFlow Lite. So simply you need to open Tony editor, then we need to go inside our folder. So file, open, then this is what our folder, Raspbian legacy, examples, Lite, examples, then object detection, then Raspberry Pi, and we need to run simply detect.py. Click on OK. Okay. Also remember one thing, I have connect the USB camera with the Raspberry Pi 4. Then you need to simply open the terminal, sudo raspi-config, hit enter, interface option, which is the third one option, hit enter, P1 option for camera enable, simply hit enter, then come to the yes, hit enter, click on OK, and you need to simply reboot the Raspberry Pi 4 once. Then you successfully enable the camera with the Raspberry Pi 4. Okay. So I have enabled the USB camera also. Now we are ready, and this is what our detect.py. Simply I am going to run the detect.py, and as you can see, it's detected the person, it's detected the chair. Okay. So this is what our TensorFlow, okay, on Raspbian Buster legacy version. So this is how you can install TensorFlow Lite, mediapipe and OpenCV latest version on Raspbian Buster legacy 32-bit version. I hope you will learn something from this video. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.